What's going on, guys? I'm Mike, I'm a photographer and videographer, and today I thought I'd talk about my office gear storage. So you may or may not know that our office is in our studio. We've got a large studio, and the main space downstairs is used for, actually shooting stuff. That's the main studio space, and then our office is in the mezzanine, on the mezzanine, which we're in at the moment. Now, up to now, I've stored all my photographic gear, cameras, bags, lenses, all that sort of stuff. I've stored all that downstairs in the main studio space. But I'm a massive fan of having gear like right next to you, and so since I'm always up here, since I'm always retouching, I'm always at my computer desk when I'm not shooting. I really wanted to have my camera gear up here and store it next to me. So that's what I did. Basically, this is the system that I'm using at the moment behind me. Basically, the shelving is galvanized steel, which I got the shelving from Homebase, I think it was, for an absolute steal. It was £10, which is an absolute bargain. It's actually really good quality. It came flat packed, so I had to put it all together, and that took quite a while because there's tons of screws and stuff, and it's reinforced, so you have to put all that together. But I'm really happy with it. It's got 3 shelves, not including the shelf above, the top shelf, but I absolutely love it. It stores all my gear, and I think it looks pretty cool as well. So starting from the bottom up, we start with the shelf for the bags. These are my 3 camera bags. The main one that I use is obviously the Manfrotto on the left, but the other ones are quite good for if I just want to pack light and don't need as much gear with me. So going to the next shelf up is the shelf that I use for my hard drives, that I archive all my stuff away and I store anything that I'm not working on live, which is really helpful because I've actually got a 5-meter extension USB lead, USB 3, to my computer on my desk, which is really good because it means that I can have my hard drives here and not have it messing up my desk. I did have them on a shelf underneath the desk, and it's just a pain. So it's really nice being able to store this here. And then next to it is a USB hub, which I needed because obviously the hard drives aren't near my computer. I needed something that I can plug both hard drives in, and just have one USB lead going out to the extension lead that goes into the computer. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, so that's that part, and then next to it I just use the rest of that shelf just to store the odd thing. I've got an old stabilizer which I've got on there for shooting video for the stable shots, which I don't actually use because I've got the gimbal now for getting all those smooth footage. God, I can't talk today. But yeah, it's just handy to have, and it's quite nice having all that stuff on display. And obviously I've got the little Manfrotto tabletop tripod, which I absolutely love. The shelf up from that is my main gear shelf. I've got it on this shelf because it's the easiest one to get to. You don't have to bend down to get anything, and so I chose that shelf for my camera gear, my lenses, all that sort of stuff. So the 2 camera bodies is obviously the D750, which isn't on the shelf at the moment because that's what I'm filming this video on, and the Nikon D700. And then I've got a couple of lenses. So I've got the 24-70mm lens from Tamron, which is my main go-to. I absolutely love this lens. Then the 70-200 from Sigma. It's a bit battered, but it's a workhorse, still going strong after years of using it. So yeah, great lens. And then I've got a couple of flash guns. These are Yongnuo ones, super cheap. I think I picked them up for like 50 quid each, but they're bomb proof. I've dropped them, scratched them, and they're still going strong. Absolutely love them. And then I've obviously got the dual camera strap, which I've hooked or clipped onto the side of the shelf using a white zip tie. This thing is amazing. I use it for all my weddings or anything that I'm shooting on location. I can have 2 cameras with me with different lenses on, so I don't have to have a camera bag with me. And it's just really good for quick shooting. I think I've actually made a video on that in the past. But yeah, if you want me to make another one to talk more in depth about that camera strap, then let me know. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything I've talked about, or if you've got any ideas for future videos that you want me to film, comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.